So today we're going to be looking at the Lenovo Thinkpad T440p notebook. And this is an older notebook. I think it's 5+ years old, but this notebook is a workhorse. As you can see, the hinges are still very sturdy. You do have to use two hands, but this laptop is in very good condition, and that's due in large part to the fact that it's very sturdy. Actually, that does come out. It's actually mil-spec something or another. I'm not sure. I'll put it in the description in the video. But if you're looking for a computer that can still run well and is very sturdy, it's not lightweight. This computer weighs like 4.76 pounds, something like that. But it's still very, very good. It has a 14-inch display, an HD webcam, and it runs perfectly. This particular model has a 500 gigabyte hard drive, and then it has an i5 4th generation processor. It's 2.6 gigahertz, and it can turbo up to 3.1 or 3.2, something like that. But as you can see, it's loading Windows 10 Pro, and this is not a solid state hard drive. It does have a 7200 RPM hard drive, so it doesn't take a very long time to load and boot. As you can see, it's up and running right now. There's no hourglass or anything like that. Yeah, it doesn't have like a video card or anything like that, and you can get it with a CD, DVD-ROM drive. This is just like an empty slot here, but these are USB ports. Well, actually, these two are USB 3.0, and then on the other side, I think those are 2.0, and then here's your serial port. I mean, it has some older ports, and it is a thicker notebook. But if you're looking for a good notebook, you can get this for like under $150 on eBay, and it's just a workhorse. As you can see, the screen is good. You know, it's nice. It runs well, like I said. This one has the 2.6 gigahertz processor. It's the dual core, 500 megabyte hard drive, and the screen is an HD. It's not 1080p, but this is a solid notebook. The keyboard is very tactile. And the speakers are pretty good. I've watched some Netflix videos on there. The viewing angle, yeah, it could be better, but yeah, I mean, the screen doesn't have any kind of glare, as you can see. And as you can see, the outer part has a rubberized coating on it. The keyboard's not backlit, which sucks, but like I said, as you can see, this is a thick notebook. Here's the bottom of the notebook. It's pretty straightforward to disconnect the battery. Just move these two back. It just pops right out. You can replace it easily if it's dead. This computer still gets about 3 hours of battery life, or maybe even more depending upon what you're doing. So this one's pretty good. I really have no complaints. It has no functional issues. As you can see, the back is just some vents, an Ethernet port, and your power jack. But I mean, this is a solid computer you can just toss around, and if you need an inexpensive machine that's just going to run well, I highly recommend this one. And the thing about Lenovo that's really good, is that they don't put a ton of bloatware in their computers. A lot of times when you get Dell laptops, even if they have good specs or they're older and they're still, decent performers, they're bogged down by bloatware. And if you are in the market for, a used laptop, you can get this for under $150 on eBay or even Amazon probably, and you have a solid machine. You don't have to worry about, the hinges on the notebook, being bad or anything like that. These always last because these are a pain to replace. Like that's one of the question marks when you get older notebooks, like 5+ years. These hinges start to wear out, and you can't just go in, like a lot of people say, and tighten them with a screwdriver. The actual tightness and just integrity of the actual hinges is something that you can't tighten. After they wear out, you have to replace them, and a lot of times you have to strip notebooks down to their chassis just to get to them and take them out. So